fears that a long brewing confrontation between Israel and Iran could escalate even further. So let's bring in ABC News national security and defense analyst Mick Mulroy. He joins us now with more. Mick, thank you so much for being here. Israel has never conducted such a large-scale direct military attack on Iran. The IDF says it achieved its objectives, but will this really deter future attacks from Iran?
So, Gio, it certainly could. So they chose the least escalatory of the courses of actions they could have. They didn't hit nuclear sites. They didn't hit energy infrastructure. But they did hit a lot of significant military targets. And Iran's downplaying what they actually did. They hit IRGC bases. They hit missile production facilities and launch facilities. And they also hit most of Iran's air and missile defense systems. So the S-400s and S-300s provided by Russia, which proved to be very ineffectual. So what this did essentially is leave Iran with very little air and missile defense. So if they retaliate to this strike, and it doesn't look like that is going to happen, but of course they make the ultimate decision, then if Israel then responds, Iran's much more vulnerable than they were before last night. So this is a big shift, and it was significant.
Absolutely. And Mick, as you pointed out right now, Israel says it avoided that key infrastructure, energy, and those nuclear sites. So why is that?
Well, I think it's twofold. They didn't want to obviously go against the strong request of the United States not to hit the nuclear facilities. They didn't really have the capability to do it unilaterally, so they needed the U.S. for that. And then the oil infrastructure could cause significant issues across the global economy. So, which of course would affect Israel too, but the U.S. very concerned about it. So I think they decided to do that. They still did hit a lot of these key facilities, so it did have an impact. And quite frankly, from Iranian perspective, they're a country with no air force and now no air defense system, and they're fighting a country that has both. So it's a significant effect on the battle space.
All right, unprecedented times. Mick Mulroy, thank you so much for all of your guidance